Are crocodilians the most powerful animals on Earth? Let me ask you a question. Do you know which animal is responsible for over 1,000 deaths every year? Let me give you a hint. They're reptiles that have big teeth and are also name-dropped in the title of this video. That's right, today we'll be taking a look at the crocodilians and asking the question, are these reptiles the most powerful animals on Earth? We'll go over some of their most distinct features and also take a look at some of the weapons in their arsenal that hopefully answer that very question. So without further ado, let's jump right in. History. So, what are crocodilians? Well, crocodilians are a group of reptiles that belong to the order Crocodilia. What's cool is that they have a pretty long evolutionary history that dates back to the late Cretaceous period, around 84 million years ago. The ancestors of modern crocodilians first appeared during this time. The term crocodile has ancient origins, derived from the Greek word crocodilos. Crocodilians actually encompass several distinct types, so let's briefly go over all of them. These are the crocodiles, alligators, caimans, and gharials. There are a few differences between them, but not a lot. They're all large aquatic reptiles known for their long and narrow snouts, commonly found in tropical regions of Africa, Australia, the Americas, and Asia. Alligators, however, have a broader snout compared to crocodiles and are primarily found in the United States and China. The American alligator and the Chinese alligator are the only two living species of alligators. Interestingly enough, caimans are closely related to alligators and also possess a broad snout. They are found in Central and South America. Some well-known caiman species include the spectacled caiman and the black caiman. Finally, gharials are characterized by their long, thin snouts and specialized teeth. I mean, look at this. Gharials are definitely the ugly ducklings of the crocodilian family. They are found in the rivers of the Indian subcontinent, where the Indian gharial is the sole surviving species of gharials. There's also what are known as false gharials, which, as the name implies, are often mistaken for gharials on account of their similar appearance. What sets them apart, however, is their broader snout and set of teeth on both jaws, as opposed to the gharial's teeth on the upper jaw only. Offensive and defensive capabilities. There's a reason why we're debating whether crocodilians are the most powerful animals on Earth, and a big part of that reason is their offensive capabilities. Number 1. Jaws. All crocodilians possess some of the strongest jaws in the animal kingdom, capable of tremendous force and pressure when biting down on their prey. In fact, saltwater crocodiles, which are widely considered one of the most aggressive and powerful of the bunch, can produce a bite force of over 3,700 pounds per square inch, psi. To put that into perspective, that's about the pressure of over 120 cars stacked on top of each other would produce. For other crocodilians, the mileage varies, but generally, alligators and caimans come in between 2,000 to 3,000 psi, while gharials can range between 500 to 1,000 psi of bite force. This ridiculously strong biting power, alongside the near instantaneous speeds at which they can snap their jaws shut, allows crocodilians to break through their prey's bodies like eggshells, overpowering even larger animals like zebras or deer. Number 2. Teeth. Crocodilians pack some seriously dangerous sets of teeth. The number of teeth in their jaws can vary from 70 to over 100, and each one has a sharp, large, conical design that makes them perfect for gripping and puncturing the bodies of their prey, swallowing large chunks at once without chewing. They also have a unique dental adaptation called polyphyodonty, which lets them continuously grow out new teeth to replace the old ones, ensuring that they're always razor sharp and ready for hunting. You don't see that every day at the dentist. Number 3. Armored scales. But crocodilians are no glass cannon, not even close in fact. The scales that cover their body, known as osteoderms, give them a thick, strong, natural armor. They provide a formidable defense against all manner of foes, be they rival crocodilians or even other predators. Piercing through these bad boys is no laughing matter, as their rigidity and durability allow them to withstand immense force. The arrangement and look of the osteoderms varies for each type of crocodilian. Alligators have larger, more robust osteoderms with prominent keels on the back and tail. Crocodiles have smaller, compact scales with squared shapes on their backsides. Caimans take after alligators with large scales and ridges on the back and tail, while gharials feature narrower, longer osteoderms arranged lengthwise along the back and tail. Fun fact, these scales also act as a visual deterrent for other animals that might dare to mess with the crocodilians. Well-developed scales look particularly intimidating and ensure that all opponents think twice before attacking. This adds another layer of defense beyond just the physical protection that the scales provide. Number 4. Environmental resilience. Crocodilians are also extremely tolerant of a wide range of environmental conditions. No matter the circumstances, the danger they pose to the surrounding wildlife never diminishes. Crocodilians possess thermoregulation capabilities, allowing them to cope with a variety of temperatures. Their bodies are ectothermic, as in they rely on external heat to regulate their temperature. This gives them a kind of flexibility that allows them to inhabit anywhere from tropical regions to temperate areas. Crocodilians have streamlined bodies, webbed feet, and strong tails that make them as good at thriving in water as they are on land. Speaking of land, crocodilians are also resistant to droughts. When faced with extended periods of dry conditions where water is scarce, they bury themselves in mud and enter a state of dormancy to conserve moisture and reduce their metabolism. Then there's their lifespan. Crocodiles are known for their longevity, with some species living upwards of 50 years on average. Their slow growth rate, efficient metabolism, and energy-storing abilities allow them to thrive for a long time. These things simply cannot be stopped. Hunting and diet. When it comes to hunting, crocodilians are masters of ambush. Strike hard and strike fast is their mantra. They lie silent and still, partially submerged under the water, with only their nostrils and eyes exposed, waiting for their unsuspecting prey to rear their heads. Once that happens, it's already too late. With explosive speed and agility, they can launch themselves at their victim and turn them into a meal before you can say crocodilian. Their stealth capabilities combined with lightning-fast reflexes all but ensures that their prey never see them coming. This hunting technique, dubbed the sit-and-wait technique, isn't the only hunting style they make use of. For larger prey, crocodilians can employ other strategies, such as the drag-and-drown method, in which they capture the victim in their maws and use sheer strength to drag them underwater, where they cannot breathe or escape and eventually drown. Pretty gruesome, right? These things really don't show any mercy. Another really popular hunting technique is what has been named the infamous death roll. This is a really powerful adaptation unique to crocodilians, which involves grasping their prey firmly between their jaws and then rapidly rolling around in the water. This move absolutely tears the victim to shreds, dislodging and breaking many bones internally. It also adds to their visual deterrent because, well, there's probably nothing more terrifying than the sight of a large reptile rolling around in the water with a zebra impaled between its jaws. In terms of diet, crocodilians can feed on a vast variety of other animals. For many species, the majority of this diet consists of fish in areas like shallow water and breeding grounds, amphibians such as frogs, snakes, and turtles, as well as birds that come near the water, such as ducks. For some particularly powerful crocodilian species, however, the diet can get a bit more hardcore. We've established that crocodilians are capable of taking down some larger species of animals, such as deer, zebras, and boars. Some can take this a step further by managing to take down even larger animals such as wildebeests and buffalo. But what further enforces the fact that crocodilians might be the most powerful animals in the world is the part where crocodilians have been observed feeding on other predators too. And yeah, this includes other crocodilians. That's right, this is a predator willing to delve into cannibalistic territory in order to satiate its hunger. Incidents like these also tend to occur during competitions for resources, such as territory or mating opportunities. Crocodilians have also been found preying on predators from other species, like large snakes such as anacondas and pythons, or monitor lizards such as the Nile monitor. They're called apex predators for a reason, you know. In addition, crocodilians never pass up a good scavenging opportunity. They may feed on carcasses or leftovers left by other predators, making the most out of all available resources. So, all things considered, let's get back to our original question. Are crocodilians the most powerful animals on Earth? Well, keeping everything that we've discussed in mind, they just might be. You'd be hard-pressed to think of another species of predators that can rival the sheer ferocity and power of the crocodilian. They're absolute beasts that sit at the very top of the food chain and are nothing to be trifled with. So that's our video. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay up to date on videos like this. See you next time.